So I'm really not feeling it today because I had a really poor sleep last night. Probably just over 4 hours. So before I trained yesterday, because I was doing a big press session, I had some caffeine. I had a caffeine tablet, which is like 200 milligrams, with a cup of coffee. But I don't know why. I had like a caffeine chew just before I trained. So I had probably about 400 milligrams of caffeine. And yeah, I couldn't sleep well. I got to sleep, but I woke up about 2 or 3 and just couldn't get back to sleep. Been at work today as well, so I'm really tired. So I just thought I wanted to do some squatting, but I didn't want to put too much load on my back, so I decided to do these pin squats, which were very humbling, to be honest. I was working up in 5s till I got to 100, and then I just did triples at 100, 110, 115 and 120. And it was like 115 and 120 were quite tough, to be honest. So yeah, it's a good session, and I felt like I probably got a good training session in there without using a lot of weight. And the caffeine thing is it's not working for me anymore. I remember when I first started strength training, I could take like 400 milligram of caffeine, and I got a big performance boost off it. Now I probably am still getting that boost, but it doesn't feel as what's the word I'm looking for? As noticeable. And as well, I've learned now that I like to stay a bit calmer when I'm going for a big lift. With the caffeine, I'm a bit jittery. I'm a bit worked up maybe off it. I know, like, it probably helps me more in the deadlift than any other lift, but the squat, I like to be quite calm when I go for a heavy squat. And it's same with the press, because it's not like, I wouldn't say it's technical, but you've got to get it right, haven't you, when you walk out with it. And yesterday I was a bit fired up off the caffeine, and it's funny because the 80 kilos I lifted yesterday on the press was the lightest it's ever felt. It really was, and obviously the caffeine's done that, but at the same time I'm a bit fired up, and I'm not really thinking calmly, or I don't know really how to describe it. It's just, it doesn't seem to do what it used to do for me. So I might just save them for like a max deadlift attempt. And it fucks my sleep up as well, which is not good. So I'm hoping I can get a good 7 hour tonight, and then I can get a good session in tomorrow. So I've really done a nothing on the deadlift for the last 2 days, just 160 single yesterday, 160 single today. Still don't think I'm fully recovered from the reps. I did, can't remember now, 4 or 5 days ago maybe. Set a 10 at 180 and a single at 230. Obviously, fatigue's catching up with me now. Nearly 11 weeks. It'll be 11 weeks tomorrow on this programme. So, yeah. And here's the last set of the pin squats, 120, which the third rep, yeah, it was tough, very tough. It doesn't look it, but I think they're better than pause squats, these, because you're at a proper dead stop. You can pause down there for longer, and as you come up, you have to work on your balance as you're ascending up with the bar as well. So I might make these a staple of my training regime, but whether I will do or not is a different story.